Morning, peeps. I'm just going to get straight into this. I'm a little pissed off with everything that happened yesterday and overnight in particular. It fucking irritates me. Let's get to this speech so that I'm thinking a little bit more positively. Right. Whenever destroyers appear among men, they start by destroying money. For money is men's protection and the base of a moral existence. Destroyers seize gold and leave to its owners a counterfeit pile of paper. This kills all objective standards and delivers men into the arbitrary power of an arbitrary setter of values. Gold was an objective value, an equivalent of wealth produced. Paper is a mortgage on wealth that does not exist, backed by a gun aimed at those who are expected to produce it. Paper is a check drawn by legal looters upon an account which is not theirs, on the virtue of the victims. Watch for the day when it bounces, marked, account overdrawn. When you have made evil the means of survival, do not expect men to remain good. Do not expect them to stay moral and lose their lives for the purpose of becoming the fodder of the immoral. Do not expect them to produce when production is punished and looting rewarded. Do not ask who is destroying the world. You are. You stand in the midst of the greatest achievements of the greatest productive civilization, and you wonder why it's come crumbling around you, while you're damning its lifeblood, money. You look upon money as the savages did before you, and you wonder why the jungle is creeping back to the edge of your cities. Throughout men's history, money was always seized by looters of one brand or another, whose names changed, but whose methods remain the same: to seize wealth by force and to keep the producers bound, demeaned, defamed, deprived of honor. That phrase about the evil of money, which you mouth with such righteous recklessness, comes from a time when wealth was produced by the labor of slaves who repeated the motions once discovered by someone's mind and left unimproved for centuries. So long as production was ruled by force, wealth was obtained by conquest. There was little to conquer. Yet through all the centuries of stagnation and starvation, men exalted the looters as aristocrats of the sword, as aristocrats of birth, as aristocrats of the bureau, and despised the producers as slaves, as traders, as shopkeepers, as industrialists. Right. Let's just fucking get into Netflix being a fuckwit. It looks like it's coming back down. But this is in a really good position for a long, off this 590 level. This is in a beautiful position for a long, but you could see yesterday, it's like holding. And you can see these fucking sections down here, this 580 is a clear drawback level. And nope, overnight, no fucking news, no nothing, boom, straight up from 86 where I was, from here, 87 where I was about $200 in the green, so I was about 15%. At 20%, I take my first leg out of the trade. Get there. It just decides to go woof to the fucking 600 mark, which it might pull back from because you got these peaks up here. I doubt it. This is probably going to go higher, but only in lockstep if everything else sort of hits highs. And this is annoying as well because I'm pretty sure I took shorts on this yesterday, two weeks out on the Qs, because I just thought the likelihood of that gap fill is probably pretty large if nothing much is happening. I don't know if I took it on the SPYs or the Qs, but the SPYs is looking into real solid resistance there, which is good. Nvidia's technology, eh? Are we fucking on? Are you going to fucking load? Fucking time. Coin. This irritates me. Fuck, this irritates me. Something shocking. Not because I missed yesterday, because I missed it at 114. And 2 months ago, I bought it long, about 160, and I sold because I was down so much, where now I would be up like 20 grand on that trade. I'm really pissed off, man. I'm really irritated. It's probably like I shouldn't trade today. I think I'm just going to watch, because unless I get really fucking key levels, this is a nice little bounce rejection at the 20. So this is one I might take short. If the market's moving down, not if the market's not moving down. So I've got to watch the cues. Tesla's going for a ride. I'm happy I got out of that because I was playing it short yesterday. This one I'm just watching because apparently Nancy Pelosi bought a shit ton of fucking calls on it. So if that comes back to 280, I'm going to buy long-dated call options. Funnily enough, this is a cybersecurity company. If Pelosi's buying them out to fucking January next year, what happens just before January next year? Fucking election. I wonder. Google, really nice pick yesterday. I just didn't get my level. So yeah, today I'm just going to look to be a shit ton more patient and not trade unless something's like a 10 out of 10 level, which I don't really have. I wouldn't call that meta a 10 out of 10 level. It's not bad, but because the 20's a fair bit below, this would be a fucking 10 out of 10 level because you've got nice confluence there and the 20's coming in to meet it. It's nice because it's holding, and you could probably long it if it touches off there. The 478. Not. But for me to do anything today, I'm just watching. This has turned into a good trade for me. I caught this yesterday, so I did options. This is one of my heavier positions, so I'm happy about this. I'll probably be up because of this, but I got 24.50 calls and 25 calls for like a month out, and it did a nice little 40-cent jump. So I hope that just keeps climbing, and I actually fucking make some money. Nice fucking change. I'm going to add to my IWM. Yes, 203, cool. I'm going to add to my IWM short because it just fits with my longer term thesis. That's what I think is going to happen. I'm wrong, but I'm happy to lose the money on it. There for April. Mid-April, so still got a month and like 6 weeks to go on that for it to pull back. NQ's moving into that resistance, sort of high resistance territory. Does it get beaten down? Does it come? I don't fucking know. I don't know. But I'm waiting for a clear over the top or a gap fill. And the gap fill is certainly my preference. And the SPY and the ES is sort of holding, which is like just putting the brakes on it all a bit. This I'd like to short. I would really like to short this, but pretty hard to call that a 10 out of 10 level. I fucking would like to short it though. Look at these touches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then it's turned. So it's probably a little bit more of a range than what I've got. If you go to there, yeah, that's it. And you got that top part. 507.25. One rejection there yesterday. Do we get another rejection today? Do we not? Don't know, but the SPY is probably one to watch. I would like something that correlates strongly with the SPY rather than shorting the SPY. But I would love the SPY to come back to 503. I would go long there. Or if it broke under and down, I would short the fuck out of it. I'll go really heavy on that short. But that was your initial break, and it's done light retest, but nothing strong. So I would like another pullback here before going higher. Yeah, Netflix. I don't know. Like, what do you do? I hope it dumps. I don't know. I don't know. That's a long entry though, the 590 level. So if it holds that, you got a good long entry. I would love it to repeat this, batten down to 78 because I'd be out of that position. It'd be a nice, probably 300%. But at the moment, it looks like I'm done on that. So yeah, that's where we are today. I'm going and fuck me, I hope it makes. Look, and I'm really annoyed. Like I'm really pissed off with how things are going because it doesn't seem like. So yesterday was so fucking irritating. Watching these trades, managing them was like moving beautifully. It's like boom, okay, cool. We're just about to hit 20% where I take my first bit off the table, and then boom, revert. I was like, you fucking kidding me, mate? Like, what? And just constantly, like I lost. I think I only won 23% of my trades yesterday. Of which at the end of the day, I was up on Netflix and FX I am up on now. So probably closer to sort of 30, a little bit more than 30%. But 80% of the trades I was up on and they were flowing beautifully. They were moving incredibly well. Just, yeah, man, really fucking irritating. I'm just annoyed. I'm just super frustrated. So I would guess that I'm taking too many trades. What I do like about yesterday is the losses were really, really well managed. If that was a day where, the market was moving, which I should have noticed that it's not. It was pretty obvious that it was stuck in a bit of a range, so I should have pulled back. That would be my big lesson from yesterday. But if it's moving and I catch, that many trades, that's probably like a $20,000 to $50,000 day. So I'm in like two minds of this where is it worth taking the shot and losing the $1,000? I'm probably going to lose 10 of those days before I get a winning one. Well, technically, yes, it is. Fucking emotionally, it's a ball ache, man. Fucking painful. So, yeah, I don't know. It's really annoying, really, really annoying. But I don't think I'm gonna swing trades day to day anymore. The only way I'm gonna swing trades is if I'm looking at them for a few months, like this FXI one or the IWM one, where I've got sort of six weeks minimum or more in the trade that I'm looking to either take long or short. And that way I can swing because it's not going to, I think mentally it's not going to interrupt with the sort of day-to-day thesis that I've got. So that's probably a nice little rule. And the goal would be to be out of those trades hell of a lot sooner than the expiration. And then just, if I still think it's in play, extend it, make the date longer. So I'll look for that 3-month mark. Hopefully make profits within a month or two. Before time decay fucks up. All right, we're there. Go have a green day, guys. Make some money. Ciao.